Welcome to the channel. So in this video I want to talk about the best snowblower for making money and running a small business. If you're in the commercial or residential snow removal service, this is a video for you. Or if you're just a homeowner and you're looking for a good snowblower for your home, this is a good video for you too. So the best snowblower for residential commercial use, in my opinion, is the Toro Power Clear, the 21-inch Toro Power Clear snowblower. This machine right here has got rubber paddles and a plastic scraper, and it's got a little 212cc gasoline engine, and it's a single stage snowblower. And I know a lot of guys like to go for the big two-stage snowblowers like these. This here is Aaron's Compact Deluxe 24 snowblower. We have two of these actually, and we use these for bigger snowfalls. But the thing is, unless you're getting a lot of really big 7, 8, 9, 10-inch snowfalls, then you really won't get the value out of these. So we have these just in case, but really the main money maker is the Toro Power Clear. So if you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches of snow, this machine is going to be the quickest and most efficient machine, even more efficient than these. So the benefit with going with the big two-stage, this is you can either go with a two-stage or even a three-stage. The benefit is, you can bust through the end of the driveway, the snow packed at the end of the driveway, a lot better with something bigger like this. Granted too, as long as it's not too much snow, the Power Clear can also do that. And you also can throw the snow with these, with the two-stage, you can also throw snow a lot farther than you can with a single-stage snowblower. So using a single-stage snowblower, you got to be really strategic about what you do and how you attack it. You got to start on one side of the driveway and work your way to the other side, because this doesn't have the power to throw the snow across the entire driveway into the grass area. Whereas these, you could almost argue that they have just too much throwing power, because you could be hitting the neighbor's house, hitting the windows, hitting other people's properties or vehicles with the amount of power that this is throwing out of it. So I'm constantly telling the guys when they're out, I'm constantly saying, like, make sure you're not discharging at anybody or at any property or anything, because these can throw a rock and bust a window, or it'll plaster another person's house or car with snow. Whereas with the Toro Power Clear, you don't have enough power, you don't have the throwing power to damage property or really cause any issues. The main thing that makes this snowblower so much better than the other ones is that rubber paddle does scrape the ground pretty good, but the main benefit is the speed, like the ground speed of the Toro Power Clear is just amazing. You can pick up like a brisk run. You could be running at a brisk run with this snowblower, and even though it's only 21 inches, and these are the smaller. These are 24 inches, but they're the smallest two stages that you can really get. You can get up to 28. You can get 30, 36 inch. This thing moves across the ground at like any speed. You could run behind this in a light snow if you wanted to. Whereas this, in the fastest speed, is like a turtle crawl. It's like just about this fast at its top speed. So, like, the Toro Power Clear at its top speed is like this. So when the snow is light, when the snowfall is light, the Toro Power Clear just runs circles around the big two-stage, and it makes the driveway look a lot cleaner. Like these, for a light snowfall, it may not be enough for these to do a good job. Scrape down is good. Whereas in a light snowfall, this will scrape down a lot better. Really interesting too. Dependability. Believe it or not, the Toro Power Clear is going to be more dependable than your big two-stage snowblower, because what will happen is, with this you have your shear pins, and I believe you have shear pins in the wheels as well, and all that is designed to protect your motor and protect major components that will require a lot of attention. And what happens is these sure pins bust all the time. I busted this sure pin not too long ago. I think a rock got stuck in here, and it jammed this side of the auger, and it broke the sure pin. So it's not a big deal, but you're not going to be out in the field out doing properties, and you're not going to be messing with these shear pins. So I mean, the machine still ran good until we got home, but seems like after you break your first couple shear pins and you replace them, it seems like that's pretty much it. It's not too big of an issue, but it does happen. Whereas this does not have shear pins. I don't think it has any shear pins. It has a rubber belt. It has a rubber blade and a plastic scraper. Yeah, there's more maintenance with this. A little bit more. You probably have to change this out about twice as much as the metal scrapers and the metal shoes on the 2 stages. But there's no shear pins to break, and the speed alone offsets the added cost about it's about $80 to $90 just to replace, all the paddles and the blades. I've never replaced the rubber belt that turns the paddle, but after 2 years, that part of it is still okay. I think I haven't even looked, but the rubber auger and the plastic scraper, even though it's about $80 $90 to replace it, it offsets the cost because of the speed and the profit that we can make with a machine like this versus these, which probably cost similar amount of money to replace this metal scraper back here and these shoes. While there's probably a little bit of adjustment too that you can do to get more life out of those. Just the speed alone offsets the cost. Now, if you actually look, the price tags are still there. This is a $900 machine, whereas this machine, if you go with the commercial version of it, this is just the homeowner version, but the commercial version without the starter, but the heavier duty paddles and everything, will cost you about $600. So that machine is going to be cheaper, and this machine is going to cost some more and only really be effective if you have really heavy snowfalls. Believe it or not, both these machines have 212cc engines and they have about the same amount of horsepower or torque or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, definitely notice that. So this uses the engine directly to throw that snow right off of the belt here, whereas that one has to use the paddles, and that one actually, in my opinion, moves snow more efficiently, and it moves just as much snow. It just doesn't throw it as far as the big 2-stage will throw it a lot farther, but it doesn't process snow any faster, just throws it farther. So definitely they got the same size engines. Basically the engines are the same, both Briggs and Stratton engines, same displacement. I think you could actually take that engine out of that and put it on this just to change over the drain plugs and where the dipstick is, and you have a very similar engine. The Toro Power Clear holds a lot more fuel, and it's more fuel efficient compared to the 2-stage. So that's my take. I mean, we really don't use these that much compared to the Power Clears, but they do have their purpose. If there's a 10-12 inch storm, then this is going to be our go-to machine compared to the Power Clears. We'd still actually probably have Power Clears with us. We just have these coming out first. They'd have more use, more efficiency in a deeper snow event. So they're nice to have, but at the end of the day, if you're going to have anything, you want to have Power Clear over a big 2-stage. Believe it or not, this is a more favorable machine over a big 2-stage machine. And then it also too, for a homeowner, it takes up less space than a big machine. And believe it or not, this thing starts up fired up a lot better than those big machines. This is actually older. This machine's older than the Aaron's, and one of the Aaron's had a starting issue at the start of the year. We didn't do anything to any stabilizers or anything over summer, and we haven't done anything for this one in I think 3 years, and it fired right up compared to one of these had a starting issue. So definitely, in my opinion, Toro Power Clear is the go-to machine unless you're getting extremely heavy snowfalls, and these would come in handy. But if you're only going to get maybe 1 or 2 big snowfalls a year, your Toro Power Clear can do it. It'll just maybe take a couple passes. So that's my take on it. Toro Power Clear. This is the 21-inch model with the 212cc engine. This is the best machine you can get. Probably comparable to any single stage snowblower. Have been hearing a lot of good things about the battery powered ones, and if you're a homeowner, that's definitely something to think about. You know, the battery powered snowblowers. But if you got a huge property, if you got a lot of property, you probably still want a gasoline powered snowblower. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This channel is called Lawn Rush. It's dedicated to lawn mowing, snow removal, and the lawn mowing business. And please subscribe if you are interested in that kind of content. And there'll be more of that stuff to come. Thank you for watching. Bye.